So we do have an affordability problem in this province when it comes to housing. It's quite serious, and it really prevents a lot of young families from being able to buy into the market. But it also has a deep effect on renters as well in this market too. One of the ways we can approach this is from the supply side for sure. As the demand increases, the prices will go up if there's not enough stock in the market, and that's what we're seeing as well. So by expediting the process, by getting more houses built in a way that's sustainable and thoughtful, and also reflects the social interests of these projects, and is done in that really kind of careful way, but at the same time not inefficient and not sort of slow. That's what we're seeing in this review process of the development application process. That just what happened. I want to commend the work because it was really collaborative. It involved all levels of government, and it involved First Nations, involved nonprofits and developers, all sitting down together and saying, what are the roadblocks? Like where are the things that we could address? What's the low-hanging fruit, like the immediate stuff, and then what's midterm, long-term? What I read in the review, and I think what I would totally support, is the process of just communication and clarity. Like a lot of it's just checklists. It's very simple, right? But those are missing in a lot of places. They were identified in the review. I think the other one is about staffing and the ability to take a new development and be able to move it through at the municipal level or the regional level. And that's a place I think the provincial government can play a role when it maybe to help fund some of those places where we know there's a bit of a slowdown in the process, and maybe a weak spot when it comes to having the kind of staffing available to really get this process moving. We also identified in the review education and awareness, so that when you begin an application process, you really understand it and you understand how to write an application. Because I've been in that place where I've written an application and found out that the criteria got changed or I didn't fully understand it. So just really be clear about that. Overall, I think that the easy step forward, they're not easy in the sense that it's going to not be have some difficulties, but straightforward, is to just go through that list of all the highly identified. There's markers placed at the end of that document, and I think that's the place to start. Is just identify all those high priority, really kind of painful pieces of the process and begin there.